Tip number 7. Don't forget about products like OpenOffice, which is absolutely free. It's now on version 2.41. It includes a spreadsheet program, a Word application, a drawing program, a database application, a presentation package. Top rate stuff, free of charge. Free for you to download, install, and use, and go to work. Man, you can't beat that price. You cannot beat that price, so don't forget about that. Tip number 8. If you're like a lot of small businesses, you might be on what's called a broke-fix support contract with your IT vendor, VAR integrator, whoever you're working with, okay? Now, the problem with that is the cost can be unpredictable. You don't know. If you have a month where absolutely nothing happens, hey, you didn't spend anything. But then you could have a disaster come up and spend a lot of money. So managed services basically is a service level agreement with these companies to provide so much technical support and service such as monitoring your network, your servers, jumping in and fixing a small problem before it becomes a large one, as well as maybe help desk support and training even possibly, as well as maybe schedule visit your office, all for a fixed price every month, so there's no surprises. And again, this is a time we're in a tough economy where you don't want those kind of large surprises creeping up. You may find some really, really good deals out there. The worst time to hire an IT professional is in a time of crisis when something's broken. Not because they're going to take advantage of you, but because your business is down. So you want to avoid that. You want to keep the wheels of your business rolling, especially now. Tip number 9 is cut the phone lines. Look, that's one of the first expenses a business can go after very inexpensively today. Use things like a fax server to consolidate the fax machines and phone lines and make better use of the equipment that you got, the phone lines that you got, rather than having that arbitrary phone line hooked up to all these different fax machines. Get rid of that. You don't need all that paper. You don't need all those consumables. Get it narrowed down there. If that's too much for you, try a fax service. I personally have SendaFax. I love it. I think it's a great service, under $13 a month. Take a look at something like that as well. Look into using a product like Skype for your day-to-day outgoing calls. That frees up phone lines. It's like $3 a month for unlimited long-distance calling to the U.S. and Canada. Hey, with the right add-ons, you can basically create a virtual high-powered phone system complete with auto-attendant, voice recording. There's conferencing, there's video conferencing, all this with Skype. We love it. We use it. I highly recommend. No reason not to have it there at your business. The next tip, get more life out of your older computers by using Linux. Linux is absolutely free. There's a lot of different distributions. I happen to like Ubuntu. There's a server version, a desktop version. Really great stuff. And you can do some things with those, such as creating and building a very low-cost file and print server, maybe publishing an internal website, an intranet, if you will. It can be a database server for MySQL. Hey, and don't forget programs like Sugar CRM or vTiger. These are enterprise-class CRM applications. And if you're saying, what does that mean? Customer relationship manager. Think of it as something like ACT or Outlook on steroids. These are free. These are absolutely free to use. Finally, one other hint here. Don't forget to think about used and refurbished computers. Hey, I say it all the time. Totally think you should take those into consideration. Look, you can save money on computers, workstations, servers, laptops, monitors, laser jet printers, multifunction peripherals. That's where your combination of printer, copier, scanner, fax, all in one machine. And buying used or refurbished, you can save somewhere between 30 to 70% of what those units cost brand new out the box. These are my tips to save money on technology and using technology to cut costs in these real tough economic times. And don't forget things like GoToMeeting to save money on travel expense and to make presentations. We use it here. It's a wonderful application. It's only, $49 a month. It's less than a tank of gas. One presentation more than pays for itself. You can set up ad hoc meetings anytime, have up to 15 different people. And no, I'm not shilling for GoToMeeting, but look, it makes you look like one of the big boys, and it impresses your clients and say, you know what, let me show you this right on the computer. I think it's really awesome. So there's my tips on, actually turned out to be more than 10 tips, didn't it? There's my tips to save some money.